to talk to you today about how to summarize an academic presentation. So this rubric is a tool that you can use to help you measure how your language or how your speaking is doing when you're doing summarization. So if you look at the top, the number 4 score, we're looking for these points as they relate to summary, these points as they relate to the grammar or the words that you use, and then these points as they relate to how your speech sounds. So for a 4, we need to have the summary to be clear with all main points and supporting details. Ideas are all clearly connected. In grammar, a wealth of words used to show understanding. And in speech, errors don't get in the way of the message. There's a smooth speech to it. And then as you move down, you'll see that these descriptors change a little bit as we go to 3, 2, 1, and 0. So in a 3, it's mostly clear with some main points and some details. Ideas are somewhat clearly connected. See how that's changing? It's not as connected as it was for a 4. Grammar is okay for giving meaning. The grammar is okay. I can tell that you're putting the words together, but it's not as clear as it would have been for the 4. Errors can get in the way of the message in small ways, and the speech is a little choppy. So if your speech is a little bit hard to understand, or there are some errors, but they don't get in the way of the message for the entirety of what you're saying, then that would be a 3. Here's a 2. Clear, the summary is clear with at least one main point. Ideas are a little connected. They're not all connected, but they have some small connections. Grammar is simple and repeats. Errors get in the way of the message often, and the speech is slow and choppy. For number 1, attempts to find the main idea, but it's not clear. So your summary attempts to have the main idea, but it's not exactly what it needs to be. And the ideas aren't connected well together. They don't flow. Grammar is very simple and hard to understand. Errors make a message very hard to understand, and the speech is only single word phrases. For a 0, that would be like a no response at all, or a response that's not on the topic at all. So response is not relevant, response doesn't contain any sort of English, no response, or it's completely unable to understand. So if you need any extra help with this, talk to your teacher. This is just a quick tutorial so that you know how to summarize different things that you hear with your voice. All right, thanks a lot.